Draymond said that he's the best defensive player of all time.
Okay.
Of all time.
Okay.
No, like throughout the history of basketball.
Yeah.
Like from peach basket and no backboard and no dribbling to SGA winning MVP. The best defensive player of all time is Draymond Green.
The shame in that is that he is a good defensive basketball player. And we can give him that. And we can put him in a ranking, potentially. Not in the top 10. But to say you're the greatest defensive basketball player of all time is... He's trying to... That's
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Close.
Here's my thing. And this is when I see your point of like, can we stop with the everybody's the best? Like,
yes.
You can't just... Why can't Draymond just be Draymond? Like, Draymond... Like, okay, you can say this, like, there'll never be another Draymond Green.
No, I fucking hope not.
You can say, like, and that could be a good, however you look at that could be a good or a bad thing,
sure.
You know? But saying that you are the best defensive player of all time, like, there's a difference. Like, if Drew Brees came out and was like, I think I'm the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
It's like,
everyone would go, well, you're great, but you're wrong.
But even Drew, it's like, I see it,
he had that argument until Tom took all of his numbers away.
But I'm saying like that's what I'm saying though. It's like if you are sitting there saying that you are better than Michael Jordan or LeBron James, okay, sure. Like obviously you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. But what I'm saying is like if you are Shaq, who like you easily could be like, no, I think I'm the best ever. It's like, okay. It's like I don't agree with you.
No.
The same thing like with Drew Brees. Like I don't agree with you, but like I see like where you're coming from.
I see where
This is not the case for Draymond.
No, it is
what
not.
I'm saying is like I don't see you, I don't feel you, I don't get it. Like I don't understand it. There's nothing. I don't like. And so I wanted to name some candidates for you for the best defensive players of all time, because maybe I'm gonna just jog your memory and just
Dennis Rodman.
So just for some like
Dwight Howard,
some refreshers. So the Defensive Player of the Year award was established in 1983.
Mm-hmm.
So someone like Kareem, who was like 35 already by that point, someone like that, or Bill Russell is obviously gonna be left out on winning a bunch of those that they could have.
But even for Draymond's size, if you wanted to talk about size,
how
size. Tall is Draymond?
6'9",
6'8", 6'9".
I don't know. I don't know how tall he is.
6'3".
And all NBA teams were established in 1969. So if you just go down this list, right? I can go down a list of like I want to bring up these people and their accomplishments, and then I just want you to like I want you to ballpark Draymond just to what makes you think like what could even make him think he sniffs the best defensive player of all time. So if you look at somebody like okay, you brought up Dennis Rodman, 7-time first team defense, 2-time defensive player of the year. He's ranked 20th in defensive rebounds. You can look at Hakeem, 5-time first team defense, 2 defensive player of the year, 8th in defensive rebounds, the most blocks all time, 10th in steals. You can look at you can look at you want to look at Dikembe Mutombo, 3-time first team defense, 4 defensive player of the years, 13th in rebounds, 2nd in all-time blocks. Ben Wallace, 5-time first team defense, 4-time defensive player of the year, 29th in rebounds, 14th in blocks.
Shit, both Ben Wallaces are better than him.
68th in steals. You're like, okay, that's not like, okay, well, I mean, like if he's 68 in steals, like maybe Draymond hasn't beaten something, right?
Draymond can I guess where he is in steals?
Where do you think Draymond is in steals?
168.
123.
That's not bad.
No, this is not bad. It's not bad. But then when you look at like David Robinson, who was 4-time first team defense, 1 defensive player of the year, 24th rebounds all time, 6th most blocks, and then the 66th most steals. 66, 123. 123rd on that list. I mean, who else do you even want to look at? Dwight Howard, 5-time first team defense, 3 defensive player of the year awards,
3 straight,
3 straight, 4 rebounds, 13th in blocks all time. Even like, and we're naming bigs, but like I saw like, okay, Scottie Pippen, 8 first team defense, 66 in rebounds. He's 8th all time in steals. Kevin Garnett, when you bring up KG, 9-time first team defense, 1 DPOY, 1st in rebounds, 18th in blocks, 19th in steals. Tim Duncan, 8 first team defense, 3rd in rebounds, 5th in blocks. Like, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy Gobert, 7 first team defense all time, or 7 first team all defense, 4 DPOYs, 37th in rebounds, 31st in blocks.
Kawhi's a better defender than him.
Draymond Green is a 4-time first team defense. He's made the first team defensive team 4 times. He's had 1 DPOY. He's 94th in defensive rebounds.
Nice.
He's 139th in blocks.
Nice.
And 123rd in steals.
Best.
Andre Iguodala got an MVP in the finals for just guarding LeBron.
Yep.
The fuck is Draymond Green thinking? I mean, what is this?
No.
But like
the old
TNT,
saying, 121st, 123rd. That's number 1. That's number 1.
but TNT.
This is Kanye level.
But I'm saying TNT pays this man for his like analysis on the game.
Chuck's a better defender. Shaq's a better defender. Kenny's not.
Dude,
but...
I didn't even bring up like. No, I could have went on for days. There's certain people I didn't even say on here. Like
we could go on for years. Fuck. But it's not like this just makes me want to put him lower and lower and lower and pull out all the stops to make him lower and lower. But if he said, if he walked around and was like, I was a pretty good defender in the NBA, everyone would agree.
Yes.
If he said, I was a great defender in the NBA, everyone would agree. Back in my day, I was a good defender. It's like, we agree. If he was like, look at me, I'm the best defender of all time. You can tell it to someone who's never watched basketball. Still wouldn't believe it.
I don't.
8-year-old.
No, like even an 8-year-old knows who Shaq is.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It hurts my head.
Well, I'm assuming he said it on his podcast.
I don't know where he said it.
I bet he did, and he loves to say outlandish stuff on his podcast, so people will watch him talk about himself all day because he loves doing that.
The greatest.
It's also super disrespectful.
Yeah.
Incredibly disrespectful.
Because that's the one thing the old heads got.
Exactly. It's you talk about scoring and this play style and all that stuff. We can talk about today's game, but defense.
You're not even the best defensive player
of
the era where defense.
There's no defense.
Nobody played defense.
Exactly.
Nobody cares about playing defense. You're actually a super niche and rare player if you're if your thing is playing defense.
Well, if it wasn't the Warriors, he wouldn't really be a part of other teams, and especially not for this long. So
yeah,
his
not after
defensive acumen doesn't really matter too much on a team that doesn't have Steph Curry.
I mean, the thing is, it's he stayed elevated staying on the Warriors. So
of course.
In my mind, it's okay, maybe after 2018 on another team, he would have been shipped somewhere else.
Sure.
But it's also if he was on another team would he have even made it that far with like till
No, because he
2018?
wasn't the reason they went that far.
Well, duh.
So
No,
fuck
no.
him.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. There was a time where he was valuable,
Yeah, up until KD
but
came in.
but I'm saying like that was 7 years ago.
That was 10 years ago.
No,
Well,
but I'm saying when it truly when he truly stopped like when he truly like when it got to a point where it was like, all right,
yeah.
But because I'm saying like okay, 2018,
It's definitely
2019.
before 2020.
Once 2018,
22
2019
was
hit,
not Draymond at all.
like it was pretty obvious by 2018, 2019 that like you could just get rid of Draymond and Kevin Durant would have been fine. Like it was okay. And then Kevin Durant tears his Achilles, Clay tears his knee up, and it's like okay, Draymond and Steph.
Yep.
Go do it. Obviously, you see what the fuck happens.
Obviously, they missed the playoffs.
And then 2022, obviously nothing to do with what Draymond did, but then punches one of the players that did help them win a championship, and they've yet to be back in that spot since then.
Yeah.
Either way, Draymond still lives, like he walks around like his 2016 self, and
Of
talks
course.
about himself, which.
In all honesty, there's no way he believes he's the best defensive player in the world ever. But also even like sure he was defensive player of the year, but even at his best, he wasn't the best defensive player in the world.
Yeah, but Draymond Green, like I could believe him being delusional enough to where it's like you gotta think like when you see him on the court and he gets upset, it's like. Wow, it's like when it's been this long and like the way he reacts to calls or like technical fouls or whatever, and it's like wow, it's like no, you truly think like your ways are still like okay, like you're 35 years old and you've been in the National Basketball Association for 15 years, however long, what 14 years,
13 or 14 years,
however long. Way over a decade, easily over a decade long. And it's like, you still think like you think that they're out to get you still?
Yes.
It's like, that's just how you think. So no, I do think like he might actually think he's the best defensive player of all time. And I think it's the same way where he's like, no, I'm really good. That's why TNT wants me to be on their color commentary.
Exactly.
Like, that's why they want me to talk. Because I'm really good, and I'm not going
to. Because I'm good at this,
and I'm not going to give them a headline, or I'm not going to say something stupid for us to go run with
exactly
next week.
You're there the same reason Kendrick Perkins is on ESPN,
but Kendrick Perkins, like, remember when Kendrick Perkins was like, I was really like the reason, like that locker room, like I was like when we made it to the finals. I was like the reason we like held us together for real. Like we did that. Like I was the one in the
it's just
locker room.
guys just trying to just take a piece of greatness.
And I think even KD
and Draymond's trying to take the whole fucking cake because
didn't KD come out and he was like, no, like you
weren't. Well, KD I think on Twitter was like, you're wrong.
I'm just telling you right now. Let Draymond retire. KD will start responding to everything Draymond says.
Please, dude.
Anything.
KD needs to open up those burner accounts again and just go ham.
Because you know what Draymond's going to turn into when he retires?
A commentator.
A media guy.
Yeah.
He's already
he's way more of a media guy than he is a fucking basketball player at this point.
Who KD hates the most. So he's gonna be on his head. But all right.